Hello everyone and welcome to another video of myself looking at websites from quantum technology companies. Today we are looking at Qilimanjaro.tech, which is Kilimanjaro with Q at the very beginning. It says Qilimanjaro, we do quantum computing. We do full stack analog Q ASICs. So Q ASICs is probably quantum ASICs, and ASICs are circuits that are optimized to do something very specific. They're usually at the very bottom of today's chips, and we will probably come to that in a second. So here it says unlocking nature through analog quantum computing. Because nature is intrinsically quantum and analog, our custom designed analog approach opens the true potential of quantum computing, delivering faster, more accurate and sustainable solutions tailored to your specific needs for simulation, optimization, and AI. We are building a path towards universal quantum computing through quantum app-specific integrated circuits, QA6, tackling high-value problems today while laying the groundwork for broader applications in the future. So the way that I interpret this is by basically saying you have a specific idea of what you want to solve, like a specific algorithm that you want to create, and they help you to build, let's say, the hardware to do that. First, when I read it in the very beginning, it says like simulation, optimization, and AI. I was thinking it's maybe like classical ASIC that is being quantum inspired. But then if I look here at the picture below, it looks like it's in a cryostat, so it's probably not like classic hardware like a typical ASIC that you would find on a computer chip, but really something that runs on so it's probably like really the quantum hardware which is now being optimized to a specific task, the same way that we nowadays do it with ASICs for various specific tasks. So in a way also, let's say what happens in your washing machine requires a lot of different ASICs. They're not general purpose computing elements, but they really have a specific task and they're really optimized to do that. Let's say optimized as in cost optimized, but also as in energy optimized for specific tasks. And that's what you usually do with those ASICs. Then here it says, and a full stack approach, hardware, software, and applications all in one place. We design and manufacture application-specific analog quantum computers based on superconducting circuits customized to your needs, along with the software tools and algorithms needed for seamless operation. By co-designing QA6 and applications with you, we accelerate your time to quantum advantage, reducing development complexity and maximizing return on invest. Here it also says so they're not using, let's say, normal hardware, but they're working with these superconducting circuits. It's the same technology probably that is also being used currently by Google and IBM to create their quantum machines, and also by D-Wave, by the way, to create their quantum computers. So they use these superconducting circuit elements to create qubits or two-level quantum systems. Let's see what else we find here. Our solution: simplified adoption, achieve results sooner. Our application-specific approach gets you up and running with quantum computing quickly. So they have quantum as a service, QaaS, that's something that we've seen before. Quantum consulting services, so they probably also consult you in how to find problems, but we will see about this in a second. Then there is quantum computer deployment and quantum ASIC. So quantum computing as a service, access our powerful and innovative quantum computing solutions and emulators, skip the setup and run your quantum algorithms instantly on our cloud platforms so you can focus on results. So they have a cloud platform as well. Then there's this quantum consulting. We will analyze your current solutions and advise you on how to leverage quantum and AI-powered quantum-inspired quantum algorithms for faster results, ensuring a solution that grows both with your needs and the advancement of quantum technologies. Then the quantum computer deployment: establish your own in-premise dedicated quantum computer with our expert guidance, encompassing selecting architecture as in digital or analog, installation, operation, and maintenance. And then there's quantum ASIC. We co-develop specialized quantum solutions tailored to your specific needs, which allows you to tackle unique challenges with breakthrough solutions. Okay. And then here we see the team, which is a quite big team of people that are probably working there to make it happen. Then we see here, what is it? MWC 4YNF FN to 2024 Best World Digital Startup. Okay, so they also get some prizes. And then there are some news down here about the American Physics Society meeting 2025, celebrating 6 years of quantum innovation at Qilimanjaro. So they're also probably 6 years in the game already. And then it says Spain invests 808 million in quantum to strengthen technology and infrastructure. What this means for Qilimanjaro. So that basically from this we can already say that Qilimanjaro, besides the name, is a Spanish company, right? Okay, then there's a newsletter down here, and then we see some more of the typical stuff down there as well. Let's see what else we find here. So there's some stuff about the company, the technology solutions, and let's start with the About tab. So where does actually the company come from, and what's their purpose, right? We aim to provide true quantum benefits now. We deliver accessible quantum computing for the real world. So, okay, that means the now is a very important part, because that means it's supposed to already create some benefit today, right? Our mission: develop fast-to-market, app-specific analog quantum computers with true quantum benefits by co-designing chips, algorithms, and bypassing the qubit fragility barrier. Our differentiation: we are following a unique path to reach quantum advantage. We combine recent technological developments in quantum computing based on superconducting qubits to create an analog quantum computer that unblocks the quantum advantage for our customers. Such a setup allows us to bypass the error correction high requirements from gate-based systems. To deliver its full potential, our analog quantum computers are combined with long coherent superconducting flux qubits, pure quantum interactions, and dense qubit connectivities, increasing computing power. Okay. Our solutions will give users the following unique features, and then we see here shorter time to market, true quantum processing, and quantum software toolkit. They customize algorithms for their platforms. Okay. And then we see here the story behind the company. So it starts in 2019, which is already a while ago, with their vision, and then it went on, right? So building the future. There's some stuff in the lab, quantum leaps in 2021, and so on. And there is, nice. You can also click here, and then you can see basically the full story. 2025 starting strong. Less than a month into the year, we've signed a contract to install a new quantum computer at the BSC. I think this is the Barcelona Supercomputing Center. It will be integrated with the Mare Nostrum 5, becoming the first analog quantum computer integrated into a HPC center in Europe. That's cool. So looks like exciting stuff is happening there. They have collaborations with different research institutions like the CERN here in Europe. Then there's also associations which they are part of, like the Quantum Flagship, which is also, and the QBN, which is the Quantum Business Network here in Europe, and many more. There are also things down here, but I think they're not displayed yet. So there will also be some information on the clients coming in the future. Okay, let's take a look at the technology. We already saw they do analog superconducting devices, but probably it would be interesting to understand how this actually works. So applications of quantum computing. Okay, this probably looks more on the application side of things, right? Analog quantum computers, real world advantage today. That's what we already saw before, I think. No, not exactly. High quality qubits, enhanced interactions, co-design approach, long-lasting qubits, powerful results. Gate-based quantum computers have these disadvantages. Analog quantum computers, encoding, tuning of chip parameters or Hamiltonian. Control is continuous. Purpose focus on specific applications and time to market, bypasses heavy error correction protocols, provide value now. From full stack to co-design, this is how the whole design process is working, I guess, with the hardware, the application, and the software level, which all of them they're involved in, as I said before. Here is the technology stack, I guess. So here you see the different backends, which can include a high performance computer and NVIDIA stuff, but there's also the Qilimanjaro Quantum and an emulator, which is QI Budget. There's Quantum as a service, right? So there's the lab API, public API, and the Qibo connection. There's Qibo as a language and Qibo algorithms on top of that. So they really have the full stack from hardware, even like quantum simulating hardware, to actual quantum hardware, the platform to actually interact with it, right? Like a cloud platform, an own language, and then there's the algorithms on top. Okay, what else do we have here? There is a solutions part as well. So let's also check that out quickly. It says quantum services for companies, from cloud access to custom chips. We empower businesses to thrive in the quantum area. Then we see here a picture of a quantum system, and it says quantum computer deployment. So they, as they said before, they're also helping to deploy the actual systems. Then there is quantum as a service, where you can get it in the cloud. Exploratory services, unblock real business value with quantum powered strategies. So here's like the consulting part, I would guess. And then we see the quantum application specific integrated circuits, so the QASICs, which I think is probably something like the USB. At least I haven't seen anything like this before in this series. Revolutionizing your industry today with application specific chips. Don't settle for generic solutions. We specialize in co-developing customized quantum solutions specifically tailored to your unique applications or problem. Unlike competitors, our focus is on maximizing the present capabilities of quantum technology to deliver practical solutions now. Partner with us to co-design a QASIC solution that unlocks quantum advantage for your specific needs. Okay. I don't really see now on this how this let's say analog quantum devices actually work. I think that would also be an interesting part to learn a bit more about, and maybe there is something here in the blog post. Let's quickly check that one out as well. I think they are more like focusing on the events and stuff, right? Yeah, maybe not sure. There is something under funding here. So in 2024, it says Qilimanjaro receives 1.5 million in funding for Avanza. I'm not sure. My Spanish is not too good, but there is some funding at least, right? Okay. I think with that, let's go back to the homepage and then quickly wrap it up. So what we saw is Qilimanjaro is basically providing the whole stack from the very lowest level, like creating your customized quantum ASIC, over simulating stuff, all the way into their own cloud platform, programming, and then also implementing algorithms, where on top of that they also have this consulting service, which helps you to figure out which problems can be translated into quantum problems and where to probably achieve some speed up due to quantum. With that, I think that's it for today. If you want me to maybe also check out their quantum as a service platform, please let me know as always down in the comments below. If you have any feedback on how you like the series so far, also make sure to drop that down below in the comments. If you like it and you don't want to miss out on the next one, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And with that, the only thing I would like to ask you is to make sure to stay hydrated, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.